How do shy guys act when they like you? What are the signs that shy guys exhibit when they have feelings for someone? At times, it might seem like shy guys are playing mind games when they're attracted to you. However, it's important to understand that it's not entirely their fault, as their shyness often prevents them from openly expressing their emotions. Shy individuals typically lack confidence when approaching someone they're interested in, such as yourself. Moreover, identifying whether a shy guy likes you can be challenging because they tend to be reserved and avoid discussing sensitive topics. Nonetheless, some people find shyness endearing, appreciating the loyalty it suggests since shy guys don't typically engage in flirtatious behavior with multiple people like players do. Learning to interpret their actions when they're near you can be a valuable skill, saving you time and potential misunderstandings. In the following brief video, I'll highlight and explain 15 of the most noticeable behaviors exhibited by a shy guy when he's around someone he likes. 1. The blush. You might assume that blushing is something only girls do, but surprise, guys blush as well. Actually, blushing is a universal reaction that can happen to anyone. When a shy guy is in close proximity to a girl he's interested in, he's likely to feel embarrassed and nervous. While blushing is a natural response, it tends to be more pronounced in a shy guy. You'll notice a reddish or pinkish glow on his face when he's feeling anxious. If you want to test this, simply share something funny or crack a joke with him, and you'll likely trigger that blush if he has feelings for you. Give it a try next time and observe his reaction. 2. He would not lock eye contact with you. This is another method to discern whether a shy guy is keeping something concealed from you. Observe his behavior when you engage him with direct eye contact. If he consistently averts his gaze while you're conversing with him, it's a potential indicator that your presence makes him feel anxious and exceedingly shy. On occasion, he may cast his eyes downward or shift his focus away when you're speaking to him in person. While nervousness might explain this behavior, there's also a strong possibility that he harbors a deep crush on you. Such actions are often characteristic of shy guys. 3. He is always staring at you. Take notice of the fact that he avoids making direct eye contact with you. When someone has a crush, it's common for them to gaze at their crush frequently. However, a shy guy will clandestinely steal glances at you from a distance. He does so discreetly because he doesn't want anyone to realize that he's harboring feelings for you, possibly out of fear that you'll become aware and he won't know how to handle the situation. Instead, he chooses to admire you from afar, often lacking the confidence to approach you. 4. He can talk non-stop. Some individuals claim that shy guys often struggle to articulate their thoughts when conversing with a girl they're interested in. While this is true for many, there are also shy guys who exhibit the opposite behavior. They become chatty to an excessive degree because they are compelled to impress you and avoid uncomfortable silences. However, in doing so, they sometimes unintentionally make the conversation awkward. This happens because their minds are racing at an accelerated pace, leaving them little room for thoughtful reflection. Their nervousness might take over their cognitive processes, causing them to blurt out peculiar statements as their thoughts become disorganized. 5. Loss of words. In general, shy guys tend to be less talkative. When you inquire about sensitive matters, particularly regarding their emotions, they often struggle to articulate their thoughts. Expressing romantic interest can be challenging for most people, but it becomes even more daunting for someone who is inherently shy. The proximity to you might be overwhelming for them, leading to moments of nervousness. Consequently, they may stutter or find it challenging to formulate coherent sentences in such situations. 6. You will notice him a lot. For a shy guy, approaching you and conveying his feelings can be a daunting task. Nevertheless, he will actively seek chances to be near you or in your proximity. You might coincidentally encounter him during a coffee run, in the school hallways, or at nearby stores. When a shy guy has a crush on you, he might make extra efforts to grab your attention, hoping that you'll take notice of him. Ultimately, his desire is to be in your company, but his shyness prevents him from directly expressing this longing. 7. He gets annoyed when you are with other guys. But here's the catch, you don't have concrete knowledge of this because he's too reserved to convey his feelings to you. Let me provide you with a brief glimpse into the thoughts of a shy guy in this situation. He's likely experiencing intense jealousy, causing his stress levels to soar above their usual levels, and frustration to build up within him. At this point, he may retreat into a silence that feels almost unbearable, or he might choose to walk away, avoiding the sight of you two together. It's a rather poignant scenario, but now you're aware of the underlying emotions. 8. Standing up for you. Admittedly, it's a bold move, and not all shy individuals take this step, but some do. If you happen to observe him defending or standing up for you, there's a strong likelihood that he harbors feelings for you. For a shy guy, taking such a stance is no small feat. Whenever you find yourself facing difficulties or challenges, you'll notice him stepping forward to protect and support you. He will be there when you need a comforting presence, despite his aversion to being the center of attention. Shy guys understand the significance of emotional support, especially in times of emotional distress. 9. He becomes a yes man. Rarely will a shy guy decline a request or suggestion from a girl he's interested in. He tends to seek your approval and aims to make you feel happy, often aligning with your preferences. He might even share your interests and willingly accompany you to places you recommend. Essentially, whatever you propose or convey, he's inclined to be supportive and accommodating. If his feelings for you run deep, he will likely be open to doing just about anything with you and readily lend a hand when you need assistance. 10. He overdoes apologies. Shy guys often resort to saying, sorry, as a sort of verbal placeholder. They want to ensure they don't come across as too overwhelming, arrogant, boisterous, or disrespectful, so they opt for apologizing as a gesture of respect toward you. When he genuinely apologizes for not being able to assist with homework or answer your questions, it's like conveying, I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful, and I hope I didn't waste your time. Furthermore, you'll notice that he's quick to apologize for moments of social awkwardness. But please understand, it's perfectly fine, no need to apologize for letting you in on this insight. That's simply how shy guys behave when they have feelings for you. 11. He is clumsy. In your presence, a shy guy's sense of coordination may seemingly desert him, and he'll go to great lengths to pass off any mishaps as mere accidents, especially if he happens to drop something. When you observe him being clumsy, it's primarily due to the nervousness he feels around you. The truth is, a shy guy becomes so absorbed in his thoughts that it can disrupt his hand-eye coordination. 12. He can be snippy with you. I want to clarify that he's not intending to be impolite. If you happen to approach him and engage in conversation, you may notice that he can be curt and often responds with brief sentences. Pay attention to the way he communicates with others versus how he interacts with you. If you observe a contrast, it's a sign that his nervousness is affecting the way he talks when he's around you. 13. He underestimates himself. Generally, shy guys tend to underestimate their own worth, which makes it challenging for them to believe that girls might have an interest in them. The act of averting his gaze when he walks past you is an indication of his belief that he's unlikely to ever stand a chance with you due to a lack of confidence and courage to express his feelings. This is why some shy guys encounter difficulties when it comes to forming connections with girls. 14. He acts differently with you. By now, you might have realized that shy guys often exhibit peculiar behavior or become reserved when they're around girls. However, they tend to be completely at ease when they're with their friends. This is a typical pattern for many shy guys. It's worthwhile to carefully observe his conduct and notice whether he treats you differently or not. After spending time with him on several occasions, you'll usually be able to discern whether he offers you special treatment. 15. He dresses to impress. When a guy is smitten with you, he will undoubtedly pay extra attention to his appearance. He invests additional time and effort in looking his best, whether it's through grooming his hair, selecting his clothing, or ensuring his shoes are on point. If he's aware of a particular style or look that you find appealing in a guy, he will make a concerted effort to acquire that outfit or adopt that style. It might seem a tad excessive, but his motivation is simple: he's fond of you and desires nothing more than to capture your attention. Generally speaking, shy guys grapple with a significant fear of rejection, which is why they often hesitate to express their feelings. Now that you have a better understanding of how shy guys typically behave, the decision is in your hands whether you'd like to take the initiative and spend more time with him or engage in more conversations. As time passes and if the mutual attraction persists, he will gradually become accustomed to your presence, grow more comfortable, and eventually, open up his heart to you. So, there you have it, 15 telltale signs of how shy guys behave when they're interested in you. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new facts. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.